Less than Baton Rouge yesterday, police officers around the country are being targeted, and Austin officers are now being told they can pair up for better safety. KXAN's Leslie Rangel spoke today with an APD officer who says there's something parents can do at home to make men and women in blue feel safer.
We need to teach our younger generation, our kids, that law enforcement is not the enemy.
Officer Gilbert Caraballo, a nearly 10-year Austin police veteran, works in the juvenile gang unit. But today, it's not gang members, it's fourth graders.
When we walk by parents on a normal day-to-day basis and the parents grab their kids, look, the police are here, they're gonna come get you, they're gonna come get you. That just sets a negative tone already.
These days, in addition to encouraging kids to stay off drugs, he's also trying to change anti-police views.
It's tough, it's hard. You know, it definitely, most people don't understand because you don't have the experiences that police officers have.
The recent attacks on officers prompted the Austin police chief to offer more protection. Officers can now choose to ride in pairs.
We never know where we're going to. We have so many things going on in a patrol vehicle via radio and the MDT, you know, where we get our message and information from, that we could easily be distracted. If it's just us, we could only do so much.
He says his fellow officers aren't risking going alone during these tense times.
Just one day at a time. That's all we can do. Just one day at a time and continue to do things like this. This is what we do. Let's get some community leaders out here to give us a hand so that we can come together and make a difference.
In Austin, Leslie Rangel, KXAN News.
Police Chief Art Acevedo says it's now up to each individual officer, not their sergeant, if they want a partner on patrol. He says the Austin Police Department will stay at 100% staffing, all hands on deck, for at least the next week.
Governor Greg Abbott wants to make an attack on a police officer a hate crime. He's pushing for lawmakers next year to pass what he calls the Police Protection Act. It would extend hate crime protection to officers and increase criminal penalties for all crimes against an officer. He also wants to create a culture of respect by organizing a campaign to educate young Texans on the value of law enforcement officers in their communities. Louisiana became the first state to extend hate crime protections to police 2 months ago. Lawmakers in Massachusetts, Kentucky, Wisconsin, and now Texas have all floated similar proposals.